The wait is over. Time to finally discuss the Super Smash Bros. Final presentation on NintendoAddict8 Radio. The wait is over. This is NintendoAddict8 for finally another episode of NintendoAddict8 Radio. Sorry for the wait, no more excuses, let's talk about this. Now that it's been basically a week since the Direct happened, I've basically been able to get all my rage and stuff like that out of my mind, so now I can just concentrate on stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to discuss everything that happened in the Direct first. For starters, Corrin. Everyone's complaining about Corrin, and honestly, I was at first, and Sakurai himself even said that he probably shouldn't have been in the game, but they made him anyway, because reasons. I think Corrin could be a very interesting character. I think he honestly could. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with Corrin, honestly. I mean, he actually does have a lot of different moves. Like, he has the Dragon Fang, the different Final Smash. It doesn't use critical hit. You know how, like, every single Fire Emblem character uses critical hit? He does not use critical hit, so that's good. That's already an improvement over Marth, Lucina, and Roy. He also has, he's kind of like, Robin in a way, where he's technically a swordsman, but he's different at the same time. I don't know a lot about Corrin, obviously, since his game, Fire Emblem Fates, has not released in the US yet, so I can't really give a proper context on that. Then he talked about Cloud, which of course I don't need to discuss Cloud, because Cloud's already out, so enough said, moving on. Now let's get into what I consider the most trollish thing Sakurai's done. The Geno Mii costume. I never played Super Mario RPG, so I'm not in that club where I demanded Geno in the game, but when I saw that, I was like, at least 10,000 people have gotten snipers and are heading to Japan right now. Man, that's what it felt like when I saw that. Like, it was more trolling than the K. Rool, the Lloyd, and the Chrom costume. It was even more trollish than that. However, a lot of people are kind of like, well, at least they acknowledged him. And Super Mario RPG actually just came out today on the Virtual Console, I believe. I'll have to check that out, because I have not played that game yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll play on an emulator. I don't know. We'll have to see where that goes. It reveals some Final Mii costumes. They have Takemaru, they have Ashley, then Tails and Knuckles. People are super salty about that one as well. And a few others, but yeah, a few other Mii costumes, I can't remember the name. Oh yeah, of course the Chocobo one from this Cloud Direct, or Cloud's reveal back in November. And I guess, yeah, the ballot winner. I gotta ask Sakurai a question. Sakurai, if you're watching this, how the heck is Bayonetta the winner? I get that she was requested. I'm not saying she wasn't requested. My problem is, she did not win the ballot. Okay, let me explain this. According to the Direct, and Sakurai himself after the Direct, she was number 1 in Europe, top 5 in the US. So if I was in Europe, Bayonetta was basically the Shovel Knight of Europe, was basically what Bayonetta was. So if I was in Europe, I would have expected Bayonetta. But this is the US where we want K. Rool, Inklings, Shantae, Shovel Knight. None of those got in. How is K. Rool not eligible? So that's another thing I found weird. Okay. Something else I found really strange is that Sakurai said, among the negotiable and realizable characters, Bayonetta was the #1 choice worldwide. Among realizable and negotiable characters, hint hint Goku, hint hint Shrek. But come on, Shovel Knight was a legitimately requested character. K. Rool was a legitimately requested character. Shantae and Isaac and Inkling, they were all realizable characters. How is that not realizable? All the developers wanted them in. How is that not eligible? I guess it didn't rank high enough in Europe or Japan for it to count. Well, of course, okay, Shantae and Shovel Knight probably didn't make the cut because they weren't popular enough in Japan. K. Rool, we don't know how popular K. Rool was in Japan. Inklings definitely had to have been in Japan because Splatoon's actually even bigger in Japan. Splatoon's like everywhere in Japan. Not to the level of Yokai Watch, but it's everywhere pretty much. You can see it. Splatoon's pretty big there, despite the fact that, I don't know. The point is, of course I'm still mad that Inklings didn't get in the game. I was pretty sure they would get in, but, you know, we got Corn instead, so whatever. Maybe I'll make a Smash 5 discussion. I'm not going to make any more time. I'll probably make it, like, sometime long from now. Once the Smash 4 thing fades from my memory. Anyways. So, the point is, Bayonetta got in the game. Bayonetta legitimately has some cool stuff. Bayonetta is the most broken character in Smash history. Have you seen the combos in the trailer? The one that she uses on Fox with Witch Time? That was like an MLG status right there. And that's from a legitimately regular character. That's not from hacks, it's not melees, wave dashing, or anything like that. That was just legitimately good. So, it's like Sakurai wanted the last character to be the most OP of the characters. Rip Diddy Kong, rip Sheik, rip everyone that's currently #1, Bayonetta. Bring in Bayonetta, because Bayonetta is like freaking the most broken character. Of course, we haven't played as her yet, but granted, we all said that Cloud would be broken, but Cloud, even though Cloud's I think he's in the high tier rank, or he's going to be in the high tier rank, mid to high tier, he wasn't as broken as we all thought, but here's the difference. He didn't do Ultra Combos in the trailer. So it's like, how can that not be the case? I don't see how that can't be the case. But I still... Oh, that's right. I just remembered something. From that screenshot you're seeing on the screen right now that is probably making a lot of people salty. Sora. Honestly, I was expecting Sora, and I know people would hate this. They would kill Sakurai if they did this. But I thought Sora would be an alternate costume for Cloud. Or he would be a Mii costume. He is neither, though, so... Well, considering Kingdom Hearts 3 might come to the NX, who knows? Smash 5. Anyways. But, yeah. Another thing I know is that what I think people are shocked about is the fact that Wolf did not return. People, like, of every character people were sure was going to be in the game, Wolf was 150% confirmed he's going to be in there. That did not happen. So unless Sakurai has one more thing up for us, and unless he's trolling us again, and there's really one more character left, then I don't think that's the case. I think Wolf should have been. I was complaining about Wolf early on, because I was like, well, he's just a clone character. But then I had to remember back to Brawl. He is not a clone character. Well, he's a clone character, but he's not super cloney. I think he deserves to be in the game. That's my main point. If Lucas can get in, Wolf should be in, along with Snake. But considering that Konami kicked Kojima out and didn't let him go into the Game Awards, and the fact they're really stingy right now, and all they do is make pachinko machines, I don't see Snake getting back in anytime soon. Plus, Snake only got in because Kojima wanted him in, and Sakurai was a good friend of Kojima. You know, back in the good old days where Konami didn't suck. Back in 2001, where they were actually pretty good for the most part. Right when the Dreamcast was about to come out. They were pretty decent back then. Anyways. So, yeah. That's basically all I can really think of. It took me forever to make this discussion, but I kind of wanted to give some thoughts. Hopefully Sakurai will reveal who the actual top 5 winners were. Oh, that's another thing I never understood. We only got one character I was 100% certain we would get at least the top 3 would become characters, but the way it would work is that it would be like the number 1 person would get released first, and second and third. We only got 1 character, and it was a character no one expected if you were in the U.S. And if you're in Europe, then yay, number 1 voted in Europe among realizable characters, granted, but it's like, how is Shovel Knight not a realizable character? Shovel Knight, his developers want him in, Shantae's developers want her in, and Inkling and K. Rool. I don't want to hear that, K. Rool is owned by Rare! No, they aren't. K. Rool is owned by Nintendo. He was in a Nintendo game. He was in like Mario Super Sluggers, and that was not made by Rare, of course, so Nintendo owns the right to K. Rool, and they know people want him, but Sakurai is like, no, let's put in Corrin and Bayonetta instead, because those are totally fan requested characters. Cough, cough, Corrin was not requested at all. Or Kamui, or whatever. So, yeah. I think that's all I have to say. Give me your thoughts in the comments if you feel like it on how the Smash Direct went. Because I'm definitely kind of mad that I thought it was fine, and I think Cloud should have been the ballot winner. I think people would have been more happy if Cloud was the ballot winner, but whatever. Also, one other thing, where's the game modes? Sakurai said there's gonna be game modes. Where'd the new game modes go? Unless it's not gonna be DLC and it's gonna be a part of an update. That's my only real logic they could do. Because Sakurai said that we were going to have new game modes on the Wii U version. Where did those game modes go? They must have scrapped them for some reason. Probably to focus more development on Cloud and the other characters. That's my only real logic. Unless, that's like a one last, Subspace Emissary 2 coming March 2016. I don't know. But I don't see. But whatever the modes were, they were obviously scrapped because supposedly there's no more DLC. And I'm actually going to believe him. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one more thing in like a January or February Nintendo Direct, but at this point, I think this is literally the end of Smash 4. It's been one long hype train, and I loved riding on it. Don't take that out of context. Please don't take that out of context. But in all seriousness, I knew about Smash Bros. For a long time. Like, okay, remember Nintendo Power? Nintendo Power magazine? Smash Bros. Was listed in there from as early as January 2012, before the game was officially announced. It was listed as Super Smash Bros. To be announced. And yeah, it happened. So yeah. Now that's everything I have to say. I'm also going to be uploading an Advanced Warfare live stream that I did earlier today. If the quality's bad, that's because I'm live streaming it. It's not the phone. The phone records at 1080p 60. But the live stream is like 500p 30 for some stupid reason. So if the quality looks bad, oh well, but I'm going to upload it anyway in case anyone wants to watch it. But tomorrow's going to be a big day because it's Christmas, of course, which means Xbox One, Black Ops 3, and Yokai Watch, among other things. So prepare to see your feeds dominated by my Twitch live streams and unboxings and whatnot. But we will see what will happen tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the discussion, and I will see you tomorrow on Christmas Day. This is NintendoAddict8, signing out.